morning, and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Joseph Bianchini.
And I'm Zach Galumgum.
Last Saturday, the Reverse Parade was held. Due to COVID-19, the parade was changed so that students and parents drive through the parade following social distancing guidelines.
I thought the parade overall went really well. It was cool having so many staff members, community members, students, parents come out and support Roseville High School. A lot of grandparents went through, and it was cool to be able to see that we can do an event that's COVID friendly and safe, and it's just a modification of our previous events, and I think this is definitely a stepping stone to having more events happen this school year.
I think overall the Reverse Parade went really well. There was athletics and clubs and color guard and band who all participated, and they seemed to have a lot of fun. We had cars coming through the parade route the whole time. Students and parents seemed to really enjoy it. I think it was that burst of positivity, spirit, and enthusiasm that we all needed.
It was really cool to actually have school spirit and class competition for the first time in so long, but we did it in a way that we can maintain social distance and be safe. And it's really a great example of how we can still have fun events, but do them in a way that's safe.
This year, the themes for the class floats were fast food restaurants. Freshmen were Dunkin' Donuts, sophomores were Chick-fil-A, juniors were Dutch Bros, and seniors were In-N-Out Burger.
Now we go over to Kobe Estrada for sports.
Good morning and welcome to this Tuesday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Kobe Estrada. Last Friday, senior Lizzie Pelsman made an announcement via Instagram that she'll be continuing her water polo career at Augustana University.
So Augustana is a school in Illinois and it's D3. And so I never really thought about going out to the Midwest for water polo, but they actually reached out to me. And I kind of did some further research on the school, and I even took a visit a couple weeks ago, and I really like the campus. And it's going to be a new program when I'm a freshman next year, and so it just seemed like a really cool thing to be a part of, having it being the first year of a program. And so after a lot of deliberation, I thought, might as well try it out.
Every time I talk to her, she always has practice or busy with school. She's really dedicated, kind of just works really hard towards her goal. So I think she progressed in more of like her drive that she wanted to move forward in more competitively.
That's all on your home for Roseville High School sports, top place breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Kobe. Due to the pandemic, Marvel movies and TV shows have been delayed to the years 2021 and 2022. Here are some movies from Phase 4 of the MCU that have been delayed due to the virus. First off, we have Morbius. This is about a celebrated scientist, Michael Morbius, played by Jared Leto, who attempts to cure himself of a rare blood disease, but the formula slowly turns him into a superhuman with traits that resemble that of a vampire. An exciting addition to this is Michael Keaton, who will appear reprising his role as Adrian Toomes, aka Vulture, from 2017's Spider-Man Homecoming. Morbius was originally set to debut on July 10th, 2020, but has been delayed to March 19th, 2021. Next, we have Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Little is known about the plot of this movie, however, what we do know is that it is the sequel to the 2016 film Doctor Strange, and it will explore alternate realities that sit parallel to the MCU. It will also have significant connections to the Disney Plus show WandaVision. This was initially delayed twice in 2021 to its ultimate date of March 25th, 2022. Next, we have Venom: Let There Be Carnage. Picking up from the end credits of 2018's Venom, reporter Eddie Brock interviews serial killer Cletus Cassidy, who in the comics contracts a symbiote and becomes the villain we've all been waiting for, Carnage. The film will also introduce Shriek, Cletus' love interest, who has similar powers. This movie was set to premiere on October 2nd of this year, but was delayed to June 25th, 2021. And the last Marvel movie I will be discussing today is Thor: Love and Thunder. This is the fourth movie in the sub-franchise and the second to be directed by Taika Waititi. Little is known about this movie, but what we do know is Chris Hemsworth will be coming back once again to play Thor in what may be his final movie as the God of Thunder. He will be passing down the mighty hammer to the love of his life, Jane Foster, a returning Natalie Portman. Initially, this movie was set to come out on November 5th, 2021, but has been delayed all the way back to February 11th, 2022. For the full story on Phase 4 Marvel movies that have been set to delay for later years, visit eyeofthetigernews.com. And now we go back to news.
Key Club has been implementing a new model of their club in order to reach out to their members. We go to Sydney Garsky with more on the story.
Due to COVID-19, schools are trying to stay engaged with their students through online clubs. Key Club in particular has been dedicated to implementing online into their clubs in order to stay engaged with their members. Club advisor Dana Davenport helped the club develop new ways to continue their services while staying safe from the virus in the process.
Service activity has been through their apps that when you get involved in them, then it ends up like channeling money towards certain charities and organizations. So there's one that's like Bean Bean Bean, where you essentially play a game, and every time you play a game, it sets aside money to donate. I believe that one is specifically rice.
Club president Natalie Ang explains their partnerships with apps like Free Rice Charity Miles and BeanBeanBean.com.
With these kinds of apps, they're based on like ad revenue, so things going down the side or like ads going down at the bottom, which is how they get that money to donate it. We also have Charity Miles, which is another legit app that donates money to whatever organization you choose. So it can be like the American Cancer Society, or it can be March of Dimes, or any of those kinds of things, UNICEF. And just as long as you're out there walking or running, they'll run ads like just on it, and you can have sponsors pledge as well, and that'll just donate the money straight there. So those are good ways of just getting out there. And
Davenport is absolutely shocked by the number of members dedicated to the club.
Seeing our general members come in on last Thursday to our first meeting and taking the time out of their busy lives and their life in COVID and everything to be present with us and to try to claim that sense of normalcy and connection with others is huge.
This model is also being implemented into other clubs.
That's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at eyethetigernews.com. See you next time.